Hello, hello, hello. It is Miss Bree, your Black therapist from Living in Faith Everyday Counseling, and I am back with another message just for you today. How are you doing? I hope all is well with you. Now, let me go ahead and get into this message. So, we tend to always spread ourselves amongst people, amongst environments, whether it's our working environment or our personal home life environment. We spread ourselves to the point where we have nothing left to give ourselves. And it's very important that you prioritize your well-being, because you have to show up for you. You have to make sure that your mindset, that your heart, that your health, your overall well-being is in the right place. Okay, I know I'm sitting in my car right now giving you this message for those of you that may be like, oh, she couldn't sit in her office today. No, I couldn't sit in my office today to give you this message. I wanted to give it to you right from my car, because a lot of times we try to wait in certain instances to start getting our life together, to start pouring into ourselves. And my question to you is, why would you wait to do something that you can start doing today? Why would you wait till tomorrow? Why would you wait till next month when you can start doing it right now today? So I didn't want to give you no excuse as to why it wasn't present today. I wanted to come in and be present with you, even if it has to be from my car, even if it's from me while I'm going on a walk, whether it be in my office. You are a priority and not an option. So therefore, I want to come right here in this moment and in this space with you and let you know that it's time to prioritize yourself. It's time to be intentional about being able to know and recognize when your enough is enough. You have to set that boundary with yourself to say, I'm not going to keep giving myself to the point where I have nothing left to give to the ones that are important to me, as well as to my own self. You have to pour into your well-being. If you know you want to motivate somebody, what's motivating you? How are you getting that motivation? What you're putting out, you have to be able to get that back in. Some of us choose to go to church or choose to go worship whomever we serve, and that in that instance is where we're able to draw from those things, and we're able to get what we need to be able to go out here in this world and be able to be that light to somebody else. If you're not pouring into yourself, at some point you will crash and burn, because you have nothing left to give. At some point you are highly susceptible to developing things, right? Because we are energy, and we transfer energy when we come in contact with different individuals. And if you're dealing with somebody that may be down in their spirits and you're pouring into them, then guess what? You are highly susceptible to maybe leaving that situation feeling down in your spirits as well. Or you may leave that situation feeling distraught, because now you just feel some type of way and you don't know what that feeling is. That means that you have to go and re-up. You have to go and regroup and get the things necessary to pour back into yourself. Don't be so much of a giver to the point where you are not giving anymore, but you're sacrificing. You're just simply sacrificing yourself, your loved ones around you, because now you don't have the ability to interact with them appropriately because you're just running off of emotions. You have to take the time out and pour into yourself. It's necessary. It's mandatory, because your well-being is your responsibility. Yes, we believe in God, or whomever you believe in. It's still your responsibility to do what's necessary. He gonna do his part. He always has. It's me that's been inconsistent. It's you maybe that's been inconsistent. So therefore, faith without works is dead. You put your faith in whatever you're doing, and you also apply the work. And sometimes the work is not necessarily you going to do for other people, but it's a lot of you doing what you need to do for yourself to help yourself to be at your best. So when you do go interact with somebody else, you're able to be authentic with them. You're able to be genuine with them. That is the message today. I hope that whomever is seeing this, that this is something that can be a help to you in your life. Hopefully it encourages you to do some inventory on your life. Hopefully it encourages you to set those self boundaries with yourself, because boundaries are not just meant for someone else, but they're also meant for yourself, to be able to know when your enough is enough. You got to know that. You got to know that, or you will just be giving and giving and giving until the point where you have nothing left to give. You have nothing left to give, and that is not a good place to be in. Because if you have nothing left to give, then what? You'll feel like you're lost. You'll feel like you all over the place. And that's something that nobody likes to feel. So be intentional. Be encouraged. Live your life with purpose. Your life is precious. You are precious. So treat yourself accordingly. That's part of loving who you are. That's part of loving yourself and accepting yourself, is when you know how precious you are. Okay? So, again, I thank you so much. I encourage you to continue to be your best self. And if you're working towards that, continue to work towards it. All right, now, you have a great day, and bye-bye.